TK here. Today I thought I'd do a quick review of the Nintendo 2DS 2 years later. I've had this 2DS for over 2 years now, actually. I'm actually what some folks would call an early adopter. I actually bought this at launch. Previously I had the Nintendo DSi. And before that, of course, there was the DS Lite. The 2DS is definitely an upgrade above those two, without question. Part of the reason I never reviewed the 2DS much sooner is because I just didn't feel like I had a respectable amount of games to have played on it to give it a fair assessment of what I think of it. And just like the 3DS, the 2DS actually can play your previous DS games, which is a huge plus. I mean, that's definitely a huge plus over the DSi, which couldn't play GBA games unlike the DS Lite and original DS. So the 2DS definitely has, backwards compatibility, which is a huge plus, which the 3DS does as well. In fact, I would say it is fair to say that the 2DS there's only two major differences between the 2DS and the 3DS is one, it doesn't have the 3D functionality, which I don't care about, and two, it's shaped like, well, this instead of being shaped like a clamshell like the regular DSi would be. Some of the games I got for this awesome system are Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is an awesome game. I really have enjoyed playing that. Ultimate NES Remix. Now I hear the Wii U version actually, that includes Volume 1 and Volume 2, are actually better than this. So I really want to get that sometime down the road, but I've really enjoyed playing this. I haven't played much of this, and that's Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and that's just because I haven't really played the first one much, so I really feel like, I'll play this once I play the first one. So this is probably my favorite game. This is probably my favorite game on the 3DS, and that's Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. I'll even make the bold statement that I think Zelda: A Link Between Worlds is better than A Link to the Past, which might upset some people. But the reason I say that is I honestly think it's a nice balance between the 3D and 2D Zelda, even though it's a 2D top-down Zelda, but it has the 3D cinema scenes. And I also like the fact that it's just so much easier to get into this game than it was to Link to the Past. It's like every time I try to play Link to the Past, I just get so lost and not know where I was going, and it just get really frustrating. But with this one, it's pretty clear where you gotta go. I mean, it's very forgiving, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I recently did an unboxing of this game, and that's Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D, and I've really enjoyed playing this so far. I actually played for a few minutes the other day, and this was a lot of fun. It's definitely a huge graphical upgrade from the original on Nintendo 64. And then I got Majora's Mask 3D. I got this at launch. I'm just a huge fan of Majora's Mask, and this is, again, it's an awesome remake that does a really great job. Got this game for my wife, Oregon Trail. It's kind of like a third-person type game, and it's interesting. I haven't played a whole lot of it. And then I got Epic Mickey Power of Illusion. I'm not sure why this game was so cheap. It's actually not it's not half bad, really. I mean, it's not Castle of Illusion, but it's okay. It's decent, Well, let's take a quick look at some of the gameplay for this system, or at least look at the title screen of the 2DS, and you'll see it's really similar to the 3DS. As you can see, I have a variety of different games on here. I have Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Kirby's Dream Land for Game Boy, Mighty Gunvolt, Zelda 4 Swords Anniversary Edition, which is also available on the DSi. In fact, I have a couple games from the DSi shop, such as Farm Frenzy, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Minnie's March Again. That's actually a regular DS game. Here's another game, Cave Story, that was on my DSi shop that I actually just transferred the DSi stuff to the 3DS. Game & Watch, Mario Cement Factory is another one. This thing also has YouTube, Hulu, Netflix. There's a lot of really nice things about this. I'm not really sure how to use Street Pass and Me and Maker. I'm not really sure how that stuff works, to be honest. But this thing has a lot of nice features, and you can play a lot of really good. It's got its own eShop as well. It has a lot of games that are unique to the 3DS platform. Well, there you have it, folks. The 2DS. What can I say about it? It's a really good system, and it's a huge upgrade from the DSi. And of course, again, best of all, you can actually transfer your games from the DSi to your 2DS. I'm pretty sure you can do that with any of the 3DSs as well. But again, overall, it's like the last system you had from Nintendo that was a handheld was the DSi. This is a good upgrade, honestly. If and again, you can get this at a very affordable price. You can buy one for as low as $99 now, brand new. And I've seen them going used for between $79. I mean, if you can get a 3DS cheaper than you can get this, then you should probably get that. But if you're just trying to find a cheap way to play some really awesome games, this is an awesome system to go with, honestly, and I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching, and keep on gaming. On the go.